Almost forgot. Okay, we're talking about controlling captions. So on the bottom, do you see live transcript on your menu bar? And if you click on the caret, the upward caret, it says hide subtitles. So if you don't want to see them on your side, you can hide them. You can also view full, which means it'll come out as like conversation bubbles with timestamps. And then if you do that view, you can also download from your side. So at the end of the meeting, you'll have a download button and you can do it directly. And then subtitle settings, I'm sorry, you can make it large or small and adjust other things. And then what I just learned too is you can actually move the captions. So if you grab or you hover over where the captions are and you see the white hand, you can move the captions wherever you want. So some people like to see at the top, some people like at the side, wherever that is. But that's a handy tip in that people, in case some folks, if you're in sessions at PACRIM and they don't know how to adjust it, that's like a quick and easy way to do that. Welcome everyone. Okay, so we're talking about session, I'm sorry, co-chairs, chairs and co-chairs, so thank you. I sent out an email to everyone and I just again wanted to thank you. You know, you spent a lot of time and effort and hours doing the call for proposals and going through and reviewing them. So I want to thank you all for doing that. I wasn't so involved with the process except for trying to set up some basic things, but Genesis, thank you. She was the main one running that, and it was a lot to figure out as far as you know, scoring and things, but we did get it together and we have a really great program. This year, because it's virtual, we didn't have enough space to accept everyone. So in past years, it was pretty, there were so many rooms that we could accept a lot of live presenters. This time, it's not the case. So it was very, very competitive. There's 9 topics, as you know, and each topic has a chair and a co-chair. So there's 18 of you. And for the 9, each topic area was only allotted 6 live sessions. So 9 times 6, 54. That's how many live sessions are. And depending on the topic, some had more, some had less. So for example, Indigenous and arts have a little bit less. And so other topics ended up with more. As you know, there was different types of presentations. There's a live, that's what I just mentioned, the 9 times 6. And then we have recorded ones, which they already did the recording, sent them in. And then we have the poster sessions. Then just as a review, within those type of presentations, there's a paper where people are doing more research, presenting out. There's Skillshare where they're sharing a specific thing they're teaching. And then there's Talk Story, which is they're facilitating conversation. So there's many sort of different permutations of what is happening at PACRIM. I wanted to talk about how you access the schedule. So I don't know if you had a lot of time to go over the website and just really explore, but I just wanted to do that today. And I know a lot of you were at yesterday's session, so it's going to be a repeat, but hopefully it's good review because there's a lot of things happening. So I'm going to share my screen if I can figure this out here. All right. Can you see PACRIM live sessions on the website?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks for saying something because now I can't see anyone. All right, so the way I got here is I'm at the home page. You go to the menu here and hold on, I heard a doorbell. Can I make someone a co-host so I don't have to let people in and people are not stuck? Hold on. I'm gonna
Yeah,
stop
Naomi,
sharing.
feel free to add me.
Okay. Raphael. Co-host. Okay, Raphael. Thanks for
Yeah,
watching the door. I
sure.
hope no one's waiting. I heard binging. All right, let's go back to sharing. Okay, I'm back at the home page. I'm gonna navigate. You can actually navigate through this site here. You can go to agenda and it'll take you down here. It takes you to Innovation Celebration Day, which is the Saturday event. These are all the different topics that we're doing. So International Forum, Hawaii Local Style, Community Projects in Hawaii, Revisiting SPIN, your resilient well-being and disability on screen. If you click on any one of these are the sessions connected to that. So that's one way to navigate. Another way, and you can also navigate it through here, find it by the top bar, click on Innovation Celebration Day, and it just appears a little bit different, but it goes by the topics again, and you can click on any one of these topics. So this is another 20 or so sessions for them to join, and these were invited folks, so they didn't go through the process of being accepted. These are folks that we invited. A lot of them are CDS projects, as you know, some of our partners, some people in the community that we work with. So this is sort of a separate thing, a more celebration with different types of sessions. And then I wanted to highlight how you find your session. So this is how you find all the ones that are in your particular topic area. You're going to go to live sessions by topic. And you'll see your 9 topics represented here. For example, if I want to see all the ones that are in online learning and technology, that's with Peter and Tom, I would click on this. And these are all the live sessions that are in this one topic. So you have the connection meeting, everyone has the keynote in their list. And so you can see all these ones here throughout the conference. So you guys actually have a little bit more because there was such a big interest and there was spots to fill. So that's great. And I'm going to go now. I want to learn more about this one session. I'm going to click on it. And Lauren has added all the Zoom links. So now you know how to access the room. It's at the top here. Also at the bottom, right here. And then you can find out what your session time is as far as local time in Hawaii. And then this is local time in your computer. It will change automatically if you're in East Coast, for example. So hopefully that will reduce any confusion of what time things are. And then you can find out about the speaker. I'm going to send this in a doc to you, but the password for all the Saturday events is celebrate, lowercase, all lowercase, celebrate. And then the password for all Monday and Tuesday sessions is innovate21, all lowercase, so even lowercase I. And that's how you get in if you are discussing or if you're presenting or if you are attending as well. So everyone's using the same password regardless of what session you're joining. Going back to the website here, you can also see the sessions by time. Same information, just organized differently. If you want to see then all the sessions that are happening in the first concurrent session, you would click on this and up pops all the ones happening at the same time. So you can choose here, yeah, which one you want to go to. Because they're happening at the same time, unless you have multiple devices, you're going to have to choose one. And we encourage you, since you are chairs and co-chairs, to attend as many as you can in your own topic area, just to welcome them, to show them support, help build community within yours. But of course, you're free to attend any session that you would like to. Going back to the menu here, we also have, as I mentioned, recorded sessions. These are ones that submitted their recordings ahead of time. If you click on this all of them appear just sort of in a list, but say I'm going to go by topic area again. If you are education, teaching, classroom practices, you want to see all the ones that are recorded, you click on here. And you'll see these are the ones that are recorded. So there's 2 right now, and let's see if there's a video up here yet. Ah, there is. The recorded folks had their videos due to us last weekend. So we've been working hard to get them online. And if they're not already appeared, they will appear here where you can view them here. You can also access them through Mighty Network, which I'll go through in a little bit as well. So that's how you access what's happening. Then we also have, of course, poster lobby. And Raphael and Tom are in charge of that. And this is how you access the different posters. So let's see if there's any posters in deaf community. Oh, right on, there's 3. And this is how you click on it and you can comment or contact the presenter. So it'd be really great if you can go into your topic area again and interact with at least those that are in your topic area to make sure that they feel welcome. I know in past years when I've been a topic chair, we've gone around to the different rooms in the morning to meet and greet them. We used to like make them cupcakes. Just gone are those days. But if you wanted to, you could, you know, like send them all an email or reach out to them on Mighty Network. Really try to make them feel welcome. I hear that some of these folks are returning presenters and a lot of them are new. So it's really great, to, again, to build community amongst your topic area. I want to go over the connection meetings. So I'm going to stop sharing for a little bit. But connection meeting, when we first envisioned it, was going to be each of the topic areas. So 2 of you, your chair and co-chair, leading, sort of facilitating this session in the beginning of every day, kind of like a morning check-in or a way for folks to get to know each other within the session. So we were going to leave it up to you if you wanted to do a game or talk about your strand and talk about, you know, highlight some of your sessions coming up. But as things got busier, we didn't remind you about that until I thought about last week. And so honestly, it's too late to ask, I felt, to ask you to do that type of last minute collaboration. So the solution then was to combine it all to do one connection meeting. This is going to be at 9 o'clock on Monday, Hawaii time, to 9:45, and then repeating session on Tuesday, 9 to 9:45. We're also going to invite folks at that time to look at recorded sessions and poster sessions. So if they don't want to do this connection session, of course, they don't have to log in. They can go off and explore and do other things. But for those who want to join, we're going to have one Zoom room. I sent you the invitations to that. But we're hoping that all of you have time to log in. I'm going to just do a really quick introduction, just say welcome to the team of Pack Rim. So we'll just say like literally 1 minute, like, hi, I'm Naomi, I'm the co-chair, and you can, I don't know, say something interesting about yourself. So if you can make it, that'd be great, because then I notice, especially in this virtual, people love to see like your face and connect it to your name. You know, they've been probably getting emails from you or maybe seeing your name on websites, but people really love this sort of virtual connection, especially since we've been communicating with them a while. So the plan is that you're going to do introduction, whether or not you want to work with your co-chair to come up with something cutesy, but make it something, you know, fun and that enticing that they would want to watch your videos or come to your sessions, like a sales pitch, like a 30-second sales pitch. And then after that, we're going to just break randomly into groups. So I'm going to do breakout rooms. They're randomly going to be placed, depends on how many people come, maybe 3 or 4 to a group, and it depends on how long the introductions go. So possibly 10 minutes each time, where people are just gonna meet people. So this is like the equivalent of like going to breakfast and seeing someone in line, or like meeting them at the water cooler. We're gonna be doing sort of like round robin hellos. This is a great chance for you to meet people from all over the country, all over the world. You can talk to them about your topic area. You can talk to them about whatever, but hopefully we'll have several rounds of that rotating. And then we'll run to the 45 mark, and then we'll have a 15-minute break. And then the first session will start, and we'll repeat that same exact thing on Tuesday, and we'll see how it goes. I've never done it particularly in this style. There's not specific questions for them to answer, but again, it's more like, hi, where are you from? What are you interested in? You know, like basic introduction stuff. And hopefully people will walk away with 1 or 2 connections from that time. Because other than that, you're really just in a room and being spoken to passively, which is not ideal for interaction. Also, I don't think it was clear, but we are having, on top of the 5 sessions happening simultaneously. So there's 5 sessions happening at one time at max. And I'm going to share my screen with you and show you that matrix here. Let me find it. Okay, here. Can you see the connection? It's like a white grid.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can see it.
Yes.
Great, thanks. So this is the presenter check. This is what we used. I'm sure some of you have seen it because you're presenting too. But this is what we use to have people change their time. So there's a lot of moving parts to this. But if you look at this grid, there's columns. So there's A, B, C, D, E, 5 sessions. And then there's concurrent 1, concurrent 2 going across in the rows. So 1A is Indigenous students and white teachers. If you click on here, this will take you to the website with more information, the bio thing, the one I showed you earlier. Presenter name, this is the topic, and this is the Zoom link. And yeah, I'm not going to put the password on here because I think this is going to be a public facing thing. But you guys know that the password for Monday and Tuesday is Innovate21, one word, all lowercase. All right, so 5 is happening at one time. So imagine there's another room here on column H. That's going to be a help desk space that's going to be manned the whole time. And folks can pop in there, ask questions about tech, accessibility, programming, whatever else. So that's one space. And then imagine there's another room in column I, and that's going to be the meeting space. So if anyone wants to help man that, we're still looking for people. But the idea for there is that people can go in singly if they just feel like meeting someone new, or they can go in, say, like a group of folks and say, we're in the meeting space. Can you put us, the 3 of us, in a breakout room? So there could be multiple, and you can have up to 50 breakout rooms in a Zoom Pro at one time. So that'll be a space for folks to go to meet. If you have a meeting, if you want to meet with your topic area, for example, you want to set aside a time to meet, like during break time, that'd be great. If you can tell them meet at the meeting room, and then someone can send you all to a breakout room and you can just talk story there. So there's that set up as well for interaction. So going back to the schedule here, there's 5 happening at once. When you see this kind of puka here, that means no one's scheduled. I don't think we're going to be filling these at this point. This schedule is pretty solid, but in this case, of course, then you only have 4. Yeah. Keynote, break, and then again, going a pretty long day. It ends at 7, and the reason for that is for the time difference. Trying to accommodate for Asia and Pacific as well as East Coast time. But going back to the connection session, you click on here. Is it going to come up for me? Oh yeah. This is what I sent you in the email. Just a description of it. You can join the Zoom this way. Also, the Zoom is on here. So if you can do that, that'd be great. And then there's another separate tab for Tuesday. Same thing, connection meeting at 9. And then here's all the different things happening. We do have a film fest as well that Raphael so greatly put together. So we invite you to do that during the break. And then we end with a closing keynote, Haven Gurma on that day. I'm gonna stop now for questions, although I still have a little bit more. But it's a lot of information. What questions do you have?
Oh, Naomi,
Yes.
Sorry, Annie here. Do I need to request that my session be recorded? Because some of my disabled artists, because it's on a Saturday, they don't have access to it. And I'd like to be able to show it to them the next time that I'm meeting with them on Thursday, the following Thursday.
Yeah, okay. So all sessions, thanks for bringing that up, will be recorded by default.
Yeah.
And I will also show you this back end form.
Actually, since I'm gonna, everything is remote anyway, and I open the Zoom, don't I become the de facto host and I can record it myself, right?
You can record it yourself, but you're not going to be the person manning the Zoom, actually. Yeah, so these Zoom rooms are created specifically for Pack Room. So you're not going to be you're not hosting in your private room.
I
You're
see.
using these rooms on here. So right now I'm looking at the volunteer check-in, and this is a backend for Pack Room, but I'm showing it to you because it lists how many staff are in each room. So don't get it confused with the other one that looks almost exactly the same. That one is a presenter check. Yeah,
Okay.
but you can tell this one is for backend because it lists all the people. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger here. I don't know. I hope my zooming makes you zoom. But okay, let's look for session. Oh, now it's gonna be too much. No.
Saturday.
Okay. Oh, Saturday, but just for example's sake, we're gonna do
Okay.
this one, which is 1A. So Fantasy is the discussant, meaning she's going to introduce every session is going to have a discussant. They're going to be reading a script, introducing the session, welcoming folks, and then closing out. They're also going to be the one monitoring the chat throughout. Then we actually combined communication. So communications person was just to look at the chat, but now this person is one and the same. So I'm going to delete that. Kiriko is also doing a call to CDS for Zoom host. So Zoom host is actually the one that's going to open the Zoom session. They're going to be responsible for doing any type of breakout rooms within the session, as well as recording. So you don't have to worry as a presenter about recording. Everything's done for you. Of course, Annie, I think everyone's going to be made co-host, the
Great.
people that are helping with the session, including the presenter. So you can download and record your own as well if you wanted just a backup to have immediately, because our copy might take a while as people, because we're going to have to process 70. Yeah. So if you need it by the following Thursday, you might want to just record your own. So have it.
Yeah,
Um,
as I'm doing it, I can record it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
and
Right.
and you know they're low tech folks, and some of them
Mm-hmm.
are like, for instance, I'm working with 3 autistic
Mm-hmm.
students. They're pretty tech savvy, but the ones who are severely ID, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, unless even with their
Mm-hmm.
caregiver.
Right. So if you record it, my
Mhm.
understanding too is you will get a copy of the transcript as well on the back
Yeah,
end, and just the audio if you just wanted them to play the audio. I think maybe it's
no, they want to
MP4.
see their
Oh, okay.
the pictures
Yeah,
of
that
their
makes
artwork
sense.
and then people's reactions to it, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ones um, who can operate in Zoom, and I've asked them to prepare a little artist statement, so they're going to be
Oh,
participating.
awesome.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty simple, like my name is
Yeah.
what
Oh,
you get.
perfect. Right. So you don't have to worry about recording, but you can record on your own as well, but someone will record. And then
Okay.
every session this year, instead
Mhm.
of having ASL folks follow those who requested it around,
Yeah.
we are actually having ASL in every room. So
Wow.
if you're presenting, yep, there's going to be a triple spotlight because it's going to be presenter and a interpreter 1 and interpreter 2 going to be
Yeah.
spotlighted. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if you guys know how to navigate this. So maybe we should practice because this is something we just figured out. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to pretend like Annie is someone interpreting. We're going to pretend like who else? Who else is there? You're the only one. Can someone else turn on their video? Oh, yay, Peter. Okay, Peter is the second add spotlight. Okay, and gallery. Can someone else turn it on? Because we need 3. Hey, Rosalind. Okay, 4. Perfect. Okay.
Peter, you have a nice
That's
background,
what
or is
I
that for real?
said.
Is that for real?
No, I wish my office would be looking that neat.
It looks like Architecture's
It's
Digest.
so, yeah, it's so pretty.
I'll be
right.
happy to share with you guys if you want that.
I want this. I want to be like, people be like, oh, Naomi has the same background as Peter. Okay, not to put you on the spot, but can one of you guys like share your screen? Like something that you don't mind the rest of us seeing?
Sure. Do
Maybe
that.
who would do that? Annie, you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
see.
And then the rest of us, I want to play with the view. So it's really important because it's going to depend on how people see the presentation, especially because there's going to be multiple spotlights. Okay. So
Hang on. That's kind of boring.
she's sharing. That's okay. Boring is better than
Okay, well,
secretive.
all right. I was going to
Okay.
share something, but anyway, go on.
All right. So everyone else, I don't know what you see, but I see really big share screen on the left side with 3 people stacked on the right side.
Yep.
So if you go to the top view, right, you can choose standard, you can choose speaker, side-by-side speaker, you can choose gallery. So
Oh, okay.
in
Got it.
this pack rim, you want to choose side-by-side speaker view. It's probably going to be the best so that
Which is that? Which one is that the one that's little
side
bar?
by side speaker.
Oh,
Actually, I don't know if you can do it because you're now sharing your screen, Annie. I don't think you can. You have to do it before you share. But sorry, for everyone else, go to side by side speaker, and then you can hover right between where the videos of the people end. There's like a line, you know how like in Excel you can grab. So you want to get a double arrow, and then you can drag and make the slides super small and people really big. Did everyone do that?
hang on. I'm totally not getting this double speaker thing.
It's probably because can I make someone else instead of Annie?
Yeah. So why don't I share my screen and Annie can look at it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay. Now, Annie, do you see there's like a double white line between the screen share and the videos? If you hover on top of it, you get a double arrow.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, so you can drag it left to right and make the videos bigger and the slides bigger.
Wait,
Or-
what's the video? What's the thing that I would drag?
When you get the double arrow, you're gonna right click, hold down, and you're gonna go right to left, which makes the slides smaller or bigger.
Oh, I don't see that. Hang on. I'm so glad we're doing this because I have no idea where that is. I am on a Mac. Does that matter? Wait, let me.
Oh, I don't know. I'm on a PC. Does anyone else know, Mac?
Hang on. Let me. I'll plug this in because there's no such thing as a right click.
Oh,
It works on a Mac the same. You just have to hover your cursor on the screen until there's a vertical bar where you'll see the option to drag in either left or right.
Is it the thing that says view options?
No, it's actually a bar that appears if you move your cursor from left to right, it'll appear suddenly.
From the left to right. Okay, I'm moving it left to right.
Like move your mouse where you want to put it over Peter's face. And on the way there, it's going to give you this bar that's going to show up, like this white line.
Wait, I'm looking at Peter and I put my cursor there and nothing's happening.
Okay, so go back to the slides, like where you
Okay.
see the presentation slides, and
Yeah.
slowly move your mouse over to where you're going to put it on Peter. And before you get to him, like just to the left of his little screen, is this white line is going to show up.
Okay, oh, is that it?
Yeah, and then you just
got it.
drag the white line right or left, and it makes things, changes the size.
Got it, okay.
yay. Okay, so now everyone knows. And on the recording, I think it's going to record my screen, so you'll be able to see it better. But
Right.
FYI, this is a great way because there's going to be interpreters, yeah, they're going to be signing. So if it bothers you to see that and it distracts you, then make it small, obviously. But if you need to help someone to make it bigger, this is how you get them to do it. So again, they need to go to view, speaker view, and hover, find the line, and they can adjust it. And the
Oh,
problem
I see.
is,
I got it.
oh,
When I went
yay.
When I went to view, it came up with all the side-by-side and side-by-side gallery, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
And the problem is that what we see is not what anyone else sees. So it really is dependent on what their settings are. And we just had a training where a woman who needed ASL
Mhm.
was on here, and then the way she had it set up was blocking the captioning, and it was blocking her ASL view. So she was
Oh.
having a hard time. But just so you know now, you guys are mini tech supports. If you're in any sessions and people are confused, if you could just unmute your mic and step in there to help them do that. That was something new that I learned. So I did not know that. But thank you all for volunteering your spotlights and your, I'm going to unspotlight you. So spotlight just means that you're selecting what everyone will see, which is great
Right.
to have that. Other than that, it's Mighty Network. So Mighty Network, it's like a closed social network thing. I know many of you were on the call yesterday for CDS, but in case you weren't, I'm going to go over it briefly again. Let's see. Okay, so I'm logged in to my network. One thing you want to do right now is to change your email notifications, and that's you go to your right, top right profile, and then to settings, and then to notifications, and you can turn them off or on. You can get a daily digest. You can say what you want. You can turn it on for specific spaces. So please do that, because otherwise you're going to get an email that's auto-generated every time someone posts, I think. And then if you want to find, oh, your question?
I'm sorry, Neely. So to get to my personal profile, I do what now? I'm
Top
in
right here,
right, top right. Okay.
you see view your stuff where your icon is on the top right.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And you're going to play around with those settings there. It's under
Uh-huh.
settings and then notification.
Right. So I would go to members, scroll down and find myself, and then take it from there.
Oh no, you don't have to. If you're logged in as you should be in the top right already. You don't have to.
Okay.
Yeah, you just log
Right.
in, and you see how when I hover on mine, it says profile at the top.
Mhm.
Okay, but speaking of members, you can scroll through and look at all the people that are now in Mighty, which is super cool. And if you want to follow them, kind of like you're following someone in Twitter, you just literally click follow. That means anytime now Gloria posts something, I see her things in my feed, and the feed is the home feed. So just like any other social media, you're seeing feeds of people that you like subscribe to.
Okay.
It'd be great then to go through your presenter list or people in your topic area and follow them so you can keep in touch. You can also direct message folks in this way. So if you want to do that, you're going to find the person you want to talk to. You can either click on them here and then say hello, or you can just hover above and you see the three dots here. Say hello that way. And then you just click on the bottom and it's like any DM thing happening. So this is a great way if you don't want to email your folks to reach out to them on Mighty Network, your presenters for your different topics. Speaking of topics, we have topics here. Topics are like hashtags or ways to categorize information. Anytime anyone posts anything, you're asked to actually tag a topic. So for example, if I am going to post something, it's pretty basic, yeah? Share your thoughts. I type in something, hello, blah, 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 blah. And then it's going to ask me, what topic do you want to add this to? So if I'm specifically talking about deaf education, I'm going to tag you with deaf education. I'm going to click post, which then categorizes all the deaf education posts in one place. So then if I go back to topics, do you want to leave? Yes. If I go to topics and I go to deaf education, I didn't actually post it, but if I did, it would pop up in this feed. One of the helpful things is that topics is looking at this presenter and volunteer training information. If you click on this, these are where all the videos live of the trainings we just did this past week. And if they're not up here, we're going to put it up there. And then the last thing is spaces, which are like virtual rooms. And this is where the action happens, where the interaction happens. You want to make sure to join all the different spaces that are applicable to you. So poster, presentations, innovation celebration day, live, on demand. So on demand is where you will find the recorded sessions happening like this. So this is Robert's. I can watch his video here. And I can comment. So to interact, they only have a cheer. They don't have any other emotions, emoticons, which kind of junky, but you can cheer someone on and then you can talk to them. So if you want to talk to Robert, I already said hello, but I'm going to say hi again. And to tag someone, it's like any other social media, you at them and you type in their name, their thing, their handle pops up, and that means he will get a direct notification. I'm not going to do it again because I already like told him I loved his video. But if I wanted to type something here and click comment, it would appear underneath. Again, try to visit as many ones from your topic area as possible and interact with them, cheer them on, interact, add comments so that these folks know that their presentations are being viewed. They don't have the luxury of meeting folks online to do a live presentation like the other people do. Back to spaces. The other ones that are important is introductions. This is a space for everyone to get to know each other. And then I need help. So this is where folks, if they need help or if you are savvy and want to give tech help or whatever else help they need, feel free to answer here. So click on here. You see Debbie had some questions. And again, to type anything, you just click on what's on your mind and you type. You can add a photo, what is this? A video, embedded link, and an attachment. You can also do a new post by clicking on the plus here. So if you haven't already, take some time to explore Mighty Networks. This is going to be up at least for 2 weeks after the 2 months after the conference, and hopefully people will get to know each other, continue the conversation on there, and really start to create a community, not just like a one-time event. And because the sessions are recorded and they're available, it's okay and encouraged to go back and watch, you know, a couple every week or however you want to do it. You don't have to watch them all at once because they will be up at least until May 1st.
Right.
Yes. So again, thank you. But as chairs and co's, your role, the first thing we want you to do is attend the connection meetings, 9 o'clock, Monday, Tuesday, if possible. You're going to be sharing your video, saying hi, 1 minute top. We're going to go down the line for whoever is there. We're going to be doing the speed meetings. Another thing for you to do is to interact with those posts, recordings, attend the sessions if you can for your session topic area. If you want to reach out to them through Mighty, through email, if you want to meet with them during the conference, have a special meeting, that'd be great too. These are all optional ideas. We do have a PAC-RIM Instagram. You can follow us. I showed it yesterday, but I'm going to show this one again today. This is what our Instagram looks like. You can follow us. You can, and Genesis has been doing a really great job at creating posts for folks. So reposting, yeah, sharing. Let me see, share screen. Sharing the different things that she posts will really help spread word about it. We have a Twitter and Facebook, I think LinkedIn too. And I will send you more information for this. But anyway, does anyone have any questions or comments? And mic yourself or mute yourself. Or chat. No
Oh,
questions.
question.
Yes, Annie.
So mine's going to be live and, so I need to send you the PowerPoint or how does that work?
Yeah, so everyone's slides, regardless of where you're presenting live. So if you're doing Saturday or Monday, Tuesday, or if you're doing recorded, everyone's slides are due to us this Sunday, 21st.
Yep.
The best way to do it is to upload it to the Mighty Network space, but if you can't figure it out, just email
All right.
myself or Lauren. Lauren needs it more than I would just forward it to Lauren anyway. But send them to us. And that the reason is because some people need to review it beforehand. ASL captioners are reviewing beforehand.
Got it.
Folks who need to change it to Braille or change it large print, they need about a week to do so.
Wow.
And I know it's the deadline's coming up and it's a lot of work to get it done beforehand. But we hope people will follow the guidelines so that we can have the most accessible conference possible.
Quick question, Naomi. Can
Yes.
it be also Google Slides or
Yep.
does it have to be PowerPoint?
Nope, it can be any
Okay.
format. Yeah.
Okay,
Just as
sounds
long
good.
as, you open share so that people are not locked out. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Whatever works. Anybody else? Questions, comments? Is this doable? I hope this is not stressing anyone out any more than you need to be. I know everyone's super busy with things, so hopefully this is
Naomi,
easy. Yes.
sorry, it's Marla. I'm sorry.
Hi,
I
Marla.
just had a quick question about, so I've been sending you emails about volunteers
Uh-huh.
and I haven't seen, them plugged into the schedule yet. So,
Okay.
and I tried adding, you know how you said to do the comments,
Yeah.
but I couldn't pull up comments on that document. I have no idea why. Usually I can.
Oh, that's weird.
When you
Okay.
do the right click, yeah. But yeah, I was trying to see if I could kind of, put people in there. I know we cannot, but I didn't know if you wanted me to kind of flood you with more emails.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't respond. I will.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
okay.
go.
I know you're super busy.
I will give you edit rights. I just didn't want to give everyone edit rights to delete things, but I know you know how to work around that. So I'm going to do that. And if you could plug them in, that'd be super awesome.
Okay, yeah, and I'll
Yeah.
let you know who it is or
Okay.
which ones are our coaches, so that
Thank you,
yeah, you know which
Marla.
ones I changed. Okay, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sorry if you guys have been emailing me and I haven't responded. Apologies.
We know you're super busy.
I'm so sorry. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm having some trouble managing, but yeah. So thank you for reaching out again. I appreciate it. Anyone else have any questions or comments? Are you guys excited? Nervous? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Have you reached out to any of your folks yet from your topic areas? And do you think that's something you would like to do?
Actually, that's a good idea. But I also wanted to reach out to like the self-advocates.
Oh yeah,
Like, you know,
that'd be great.
a lot of the DD people. There's about 200 of them.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure how many of them are actually going to attend
Yeah.
conference. Normally they would, right?
Mhm.
They'd come at least one day.
Right.
So, yeah.
I know it's so different with virtual this year, and it's a lot of extra work to do the back tech-in part of it, but I also know it's a bridge because we're able to come together online, but it's also a barrier, unfortunately, for many that, are maybe not tech savvy. So it really is a double-edged sword to figure things out. So yeah, but thank you for reaching out. I know it's a lot of work to reach out and invite people, but I think in this day and age, the more we can have personal connections and invite folks and make them feel welcome, the better.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because most of them,
Yeah.
especially of the self-advocates, I had been working with them for like 2 years. So
Oh, wow. Yeah.
dozens and dozens of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Naomi, thank you
Yes.
for organizing all of this and doing the amazing
welcome.
stuff that you and Lauren are doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
thank you, Raphael.
I wanted to quickly mention that Annie was key in organizing the Superfest Festival.
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
Oh,
And
no, dude, that was mainly you. You're like the
from the
dynamo
inception,
hub.
Annie kind of helped steer that. Put the link to
Thanks,
the.
Annie.
Oh, no, it's all
Awesome.
you, dude. You can give me credit, but really,
Everyone's so
9%
humble.
That's a
you.
real
You're-
artist. That's
Well,
a
we're
real
both, we're both filmmakers, although I haven't made a film in a while, but we totally groove on it. So
That's so awesome.
the
Yeah,
feeling through is really
yeah.
wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
it's gonna
Yeah.
be super awesome. You know,
Yep.
there's so many different events. The problem is trying to figure out which ones you want to go to. Yeah.
That's the
Right.
thing.
So whether you do it on the fly that day and you feel like super adventurous and choose your own adventure that day, or like plan ahead,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's up to you. But Raphael, is there any other thing you want to mention about anything? I know that you've been in charge of a lot of stuff and have worked super hard.
Well, just coming back to what Annie just said, that it was really neat that this young filmmaker, Doug Rowland, who did this film called Feeling Through, that has the first deafblind lead, I
Yeah.
guess, ever. They just got nominated for an Oscar for the film.
I know.
And so they were
cool.
really excited about that.
Very
And
Yeah,
cool.
it's on the long list, but really it feels like he's really top of the short list.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
exciting.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. And Genesis also has been on our team. Genesis, is there anything that you want to mention?
No, I think you covered it all. Thanks for going through this and
Yeah.
all the details needed. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, well, I'll hang out for a little bit if you want to talk stories some more. But other than that, I know everyone's busy. Happy Friday. Thanks for coming. Look forward to seeing you all. I'm going to follow up with an email. I can't promise today, but sometime
All
I
right.
will.
Take care. Nina. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
everything. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Stop.